Greetings, humans. Hi, everyone. I recently featured um, one of the Bollywood superstars called Amir Khan on my channel here, and I shared uh, a scene from one of his Bollywood movies called PK. It's interesting that PK is actually like an abbreviation for the country Pakistan, but there was a connection with Pakistan in the movie and in the storyline as well. But it was also his character's name, like in the movie, his character's name was PK, and the movie was about, him being an alien, an ET, i.e. extraterrestrial, um, accidentally landing um, on planet Earth, um, or I'm not sure about the story. I don't remember the storyline exactly now because I watched this movie years ago. But it was something like that, like he landed his spaceship on planet Earth, whether that was an accident or not. I don't exactly remember the storyline now. But like, that's what the movie is about, that, he is not from planet Earth. He is an ET. And so, he doesn't really understand um, what goes on planet Earth, and he doesn't really understand humans, and he doesn't really understand this religion thing on planet Earth, because the movie, uh, the movie's storyline was about different religions on planet Earth, and the movie is actually like a comedy and a satire on, the existence of different religions, and the tension between them, and the divisiveness and hatred between them, and the different, and how people or humans think that, they all have a different God because, they have a different religion from each other, that sort of thing. And how it was all alien to someone like him who actually was an alien or an ET or an extraterrestrial. So I featured Amir Khan on my channel here by sharing a scene from his Bollywood movie PK. And it's interesting that he had Sushant Singh Rajput in it as well. And Sushant was actually playing the character of a Muslim Pakistani who obviously falls in love with, this Indian Hindu girl, the main girl or the main female character in that movie. So that was Amir Khan. And now I'm featuring another one of Bollywood superstars called Priyanka Chopra here, who is also known as a Desi girl. Desi is a term that is affectionately used for, people of the ex-subcontinent, in particular Indian and Pakistani people. So that's what, that term Desi is about. And Priyanka Chopra is an ex-Miss World, and He's obviously one of the, Bollywood superstars. Um, and I'm just going to share a short video here of her. It's titled, where is it? What's the channeling here? Is that Brute India? Yeah, that's what it looks like. And the video is titled Priyanka Chopra, India's OG Desi Girl. And, the video actually starts with her saying this: I was treated differently because I'm brown. And, it really got to me. I kind of came across this video yesterday when I was, listening to some Bollywood music and some Bollywood movie songs, because I was just, I was having a chill time. It was, I needed to just chill for a little bit. So, this really hit home with me too, because I've been feeling the same way. I've been feeling the same thing. I've been sensing the same thing. It's like I'm being treated differently because I'm brown, and because of my, earthly background in this lifetime, even though I am myself a starseed, an ET, an extraterrestrial, an alien. Like, I'm not from planet Earth either. So that's why I related with Amir Khan's movie PK as well. And of course, the fact that I'm doing my work with the religion, mainly the religion of Islam and the Islamic Holy Book Quran, but also, other religions, the three mainstream religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, because they're all connected. And, whatever is in their holy books is all connected to each other. So yeah, coming back to, Priyanka saying I was treated differently because I'm brown, this really hit, hard. And this really hit home with me, because I am feeling and sensing the same. It's like I am being treated differently because I'm brown, or because of my earthly background that my soul chose to reincarnate in this lifetime. And, someone like her, it's interesting to see that someone like her, experienced the same sort of discrimination and racism. And it's sad to see that, racism still rules this world, that racism is still very much alive and is still very much there in our world. It's sad, but it's true. Anyway, I'm just going to share this 6 minutes or a little over 6 minutes video here on Priyanka Chopra, talking about her life a little bit. And also, the fact that she ends up marrying an American, a white, Caucasian American, someone of a different race from her, and who is also 10 years younger than her. I think he's some sort of a singer. I don't really know him. I haven't really looked him up. But I think he's some sort of an American singer. His name is Nick Jonas. Anyway, he'll come up in this video as well. But, I just want to say, do you really think that was a coincidence? Like, her marrying someone out of her race, out of her religious background, that sort of thing? No, of course it was not a coincidence. It was part of her destiny. She was supposed to do this in this lifetime, to make an example Um, and both of them actually, um, doing this in this lifetime to make an example, to make a real life example for other humans, for other people, to show them that it's okay to be with someone who is not from your race, who is not from the same religious background, uh, um, that it's okay to be with someone who is from a different race, and who is from a different religious background. And, it's okay to be in a marriage with someone like that, or in a relationship with someone like that, or in any kind of a connection with someone like that, who is different from you, who is even from a different race and even from a different religious background. Um, you know, uh, it's part of our destiny to show the world that it's okay. And actually, not just that it's okay, but that's exactly what souls like her and me, I'm also including myself here, because I know this about myself and about my, and what my soul is here to do as well, that this is exactly what souls like her and myself have come here on planet Earth to do, to, make a real life example out of our own lives, to show other human beings, to show other people, to show the world that that is exactly what needs to be done. So all these silly and foolish issues that human beings have got going on planet Earth, which is to do with racism and, and religion, and people not being able to come together because of that sort of, these kind of silly things. I'm sorry to say, but to me it is silly. And, or, that sort of thing. Like, these things shouldn't even matter. But unfortunately, for a lot of human beings, these things still matter. And they're just, it's, human beings need to stop coming out of these things now, and all this kind of discrimination between each other.
Because I'm brown, I had, really racist behavior when I was in high school. In 10th grade, I was called brownie, curry, go back on the elephant you came on. I came from a completely opposite. Nobody in my family ever knew anything about movies except my dad knew movies because he was passionate about music. But I came from a completely academic family of doctors. So it was, and I used to always ask, I was like, Mom, I'm an Indian girl too. Why are girls not, why is there such a difference between the way you have raised me, where I've been told to have an opinion, I've been told I don't need to know how to cook, I've been told that I can have whatever job I want and be successful at it if I have an aptitude. Whereas these girls were being told that your life has been decided for you. And being the daughters of the same country, I saw that. the quantity, it's about the quality.
आपने तो हमसे हमारा गुरूर छीन लिया।
I love playing very different characters. In my Indian films, I've played negative characters before, and somehow I really enjoy them, which speaks a little bit about my personality.
मुझे मुंबई जाना है। I'm sorry, मैं आपसे शादी नहीं कर सकती।
I had to kind of, grasp onto things myself, learn myself, teach myself everything. I think I started enjoying myself just about 3 years ago. I think before that I was just trying to understand what I'm doing here and understand how to do it right. It's exhausting, but it's a choice that I've made. I love both my careers. I love making music. All I am saying is we can't make the big change. We are not going to be able to eradicate poverty. We are not going to be able to bring this gap between the wealthy and the less privileged together. We won't be able to do it. But we can work towards giving children an opportunity to maybe get a fair start, to maybe be able to go to a school.
So yes, well, that was Priyanka Chopra and her life. And, as I was saying, souls like her and myself are here to co-create and create and make this kind of change happen here on planet Earth. And, it needs to be done because of all the racism, the sexism, the bigotry, and also all the divisiveness between different religions, and because of that, yeah, all the divisiveness and tension and hatred and misunderstanding between different religions, and how because of that people from two different religious backgrounds cannot come together in a harmonious friendship or relationship or in any kind of a connection. Like, this needs to change. And that is why souls like Priyanka Chopra and myself are here. And also, of course, me being part of the 144,000 and 144,000 twin flames as well. It's part of our, at this point, I don't really know if Priyanka is one of the 144s. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to say that about her. But when it comes to me, I know that it's certainly part of my soul mission, divine mission, to co-create and create and make this kind of change happen here on planet Earth. So people from different backgrounds can come together in peace and harmony and in love, but the higher kind of love, in higher love, like, in a higher vibrational love. And, whether that's in a setting of a marriage or a relationship, or just, or just friendship, or just as in any kind of connection. It could even be work, or any kind of soul-to-soul, human-to-human connection, right? So that's what people and souls like her and myself are here to do on planet Earth, to create this change, because this, this kind of positive change needs to be created and co-created with God, with Spirit, here on planet Earth for people and souls of planet Earth, for human beings, at least for the ones who, who are open-minded enough and are willing enough. But even for those who are, not like, who are racists and sexists and misogynists and bigots and, whatever else. We are here to be a real life example and to create this change, this positive change on planet Earth, and demonstrate and, create this positive change on planet Earth and make it happen on planet Earth through our own lives, through our own personal examples. So, we can inspire others, at least others who are open to the same here on planet Earth. And I'm sure there are plenty of those out there. And maybe, most of them actually just need an inspiration to see someone else, being brave enough to actually do it. And maybe, if we can be an example for, and our personal lives can be an example for such positive change in other people's lives or in other human beings' lives as well, then that is exactly what we are here for. And that is exactly what needs to take place here on planet Earth, because we need to eradicate all this racism, sexism, religious tension and divisiveness, etc., etc., etc. Like, I'm sure the list can go on.